Good evening, Bahamas. Coming up tonight on our news, a historic day for the University of the Bahamas.
An F&M senator is doubting that the prime minister did not know about the recent Chinese deal. That story straight ahead.
Students, teachers, and family members remember a murdered teacher. A new beach soccer facility is in the works, and dinner and a movie gets a makeover. Welcome to our news and thanks for joining us. I'm Christina McNeil. Topping news tonight, it was an historic day for education in the Bahamas as the nation's premier tertiary institution officially transitioned to university. The process may have taken 14 years, but for the hundreds of students, past and present, as well as faculty and friends of the institution, it was all worth it. Kyle Joaquin reports.
Well, Christina, it was a big day, not just for the institution, but for the country as well, as years and years of waiting finally came to an end as Bahamians celebrated Charter Day for the University of the Bahamas. Making history as the first to head the University of the Bahamas, Dr. Rodney Smith accepts his role to lead the Bahamas' premier institution into this new chapter. Thousands upon thousands of the country's brightest minds have walked through the halls and graduated from what is now formally known as the College of the Bahamas. And after a 14-year journey, the Governor General unveiled a plaque at the main entrance of the university. Hundreds of faculty, students, and even school children marched from the university to the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium, where the official Charter Day ceremony kicked off. During his first address as president of the university, Dr. Rodney Smith spoke of the long road and huge effort undertaken for this dream to become a reality.
We have the University of the Bahamas. We must develop the places and spaces that stimulate creativity in our young and more matured alike. We must challenge the status quo, inspire invention, and pave solutions for tomorrow's challenges.
Former College of the Bahamas Council Chair Alfred Sayre said with the school reaching a new level, there are now greater expectations.
Undoubtedly, we will expect higher standards in teaching, research, innovation, entrepreneurship, advisory services and outreach, administration, and student life experiences that come with taking the next step here before us.
The essential roles of our new university must be to instill intimate knowledge of our history and heritage, our land and waters, and our culture.
Education Minister Jerome Fitzgerald said what he hopes is for more young Bahamians to understand that completing high school isn't the end.
To appreciate that tertiary education is more than attending lectures and learning about a specified major, but that a university education is a springboard to a lifetime of opportunities.
He said the university must position itself as a center of research without losing its identity within the nation's tapestry. Prime Minister Perry Christie said in coming to office in 2002, he set it as one of his main goals to see to it that COB turns into a university. Fast forward to 2016, he's Prime Minister once again and able to see it reach this point.
There is still much work to be done. More partnerships remain to be made. New programs remain to be dreamt of and brought to life. And greater expansion across our country and into the region will continue to challenge us.
There is still more to be done to the now university, including the construction of a multi-million-dollar residential community, as well as more focus on academia with research as a key focus. Reporting for our news, I'm Kyle Joaquin.
Thanks, Kyle. In other news, Free National Movement Senator Dr. Dwayne Sands is asserting that he does not believe Prime Minister Perry Christie did not know about Agriculture Minister V. Alfred Gray's approval for the Bahamas ambassador to China to pursue discussions with the Chinese government for a $2.1 billion agri-fisheries project in North Andros. Simone Davis reports.
Sands' comments came after opposition leader Dr. Hubert Minnis questioned whether Christie knew about Gray's decision in a press conference on Sunday, and after Gray confirmed that the deal is still on the table in a press conference yesterday. The F&M senator says he finds it improbable and implausible that Gray wrote a letter or proposal having anything to do with Crown land, which is under the Prime Minister's portfolio, without mentioning it to him.
I don't believe that he did. So let's get this right now. The ambassador in China has consulted with an agency in this ministry, an agency in that ministry, an agency in the next ministry for a program which is to generate more than we spend in 1 year in the Bahamas. And he is going to say that no other cabinet minister knew about it, and the prime minister didn't know about it. Child, please.
Sands said it's no surprise that Gray would cast blame on his party. Meantime, Minnis says Christie has yet to answer whether he knew about the deal. The opposition leader said if Christie did not know about it, then Gray acted on his own and should resign. Sands said although he doubts that Gray acted on his own, he agrees with Minnis's call for Gray's resignation. He also said he would not be surprised if Minnis called for Christie's resignation next, as he posed these questions to the Prime Minister.
What did you know? The people of the Bahamas want to know, Mr. Prime Minister. What did you know, and when did you know it? Plain and simple. Did you find out about it the same day that the rest of us found out about it? Or have you been aware of it and you simply haven't said anything to the Bahamian people?
The F&M senator also questioned Gray's seemingly contradicting statements, saying something doesn't add up.
Now, what is it? Is it a deal or a proposal? And so I suspect that this thing has gone a lot further than he is letting on. And if you look in the language of that letter, he says that this is the final draft, which suggests that they've been at this. Somebody has looked at it, they've vetted it, they've made some corrections, they've made some changes.
Reporting for our news, I'm Simone Davis.
Thanks, Simone. Well, Parliamentary Commissioner Sherlyn Hall says the Parliamentary Registration Department is troubled by the extremely low voter registration numbers. Hall confirmed that as of yesterday, 57,978 eligible voters have registered, and although it's an improvement, it's still far too low.
That's troubling because that's far below our projection. Where we were in 2012, I know we still have another 5-6 months to go. It's still low by our estimation.
Hall strongly encouraged eligible voters to register as soon as possible.
You are a Bahamian citizen and you do not register, come election day, you would have no voice at all. In other words, you will not be allowed to cast a vote for any particular party. It is more advantageous for your name to be on the electoral register than not to be.
Hall reiterated that the voter registration requirements have not changed.
For first-time voters in particular, you must present your Bahamian passport or your birth certificate. For persons who are born after 10th of July 1973, you must bring your birth certificate as well as their NIB card, okay, and a driver's license as a ID.
Still to come on our news, a memorial for a teacher killed 1 year ago. Construction kicks off on a new $2.5 million beach soccer facility, and romantic comedy lovers can enjoy a pop-up picnic this weekend. That's coming up when our news returns.